So coming on this US 100, the trade that I followed up on the Friday afternoon, after that euro dollar win, there's so much annotation going around here because I annotated them on the 1 minute, but I'll go and explain each and every one of them. I first want to lay out the background of the idea that ended up creating the formation and the execution of the trade. First, on Wednesday, which was here, price displaced really above this swing low. This was after the new CPI news. I tried taking a reversal here, but I managed getting stopped out, so I sat on my hands right there. On Thursday again, I came after now the retracement had retraced back. We were respecting this 1H fair value gap as well as the upper part of it. Why the upper part? Because there was this discount tweak that was here, and price was again respecting the upper part of the fair value gap. The reason being there was this discount tweak that was here that price didn't want to go below it. So meaning the upper part of this fair value gap would have been favorable for price going forward. So we came, we respected it, and as the market now during the Asian session there was a gap that really priced that took price up higher. There was a gap that was left there. So coming on now on Thursday, actually I executed here. I can remember executed here right after we came into this fair value gap. I executed and it was a very nice execution, but price didn't manage because my target was above this swing highs up above here. So market didn't manage to come and take my target as I had analyzed. Rather, it came and stopped me out. But on my pro-farm competitions, I had already secured the positions on a break even. On this one, I didn't have much to do in terms of securing because I had added some positions on it. So the opening price went a bit higher, so I couldn't secure it. But the stop loss that I was taken out with, it was my normal risk that I usually risk in regards to this practice account right here. So again, if you go and check on the execution, you'll see how I executed and how I added the position right there. So after I was stopped out, that was it for on Thursday. Now coming on Friday, after this gap had opened, I didn't really want to see much coming price come down and attack the lower side of the gap. So that's why there was this fib showing me the premium and the discount side. I really didn't want price to come all the way down here, as the bias for this price action is bullish. So I was looking for bullish price action. So as during 9:30, as market was coming to open right around this icon, price had already gone up high. So as we were opening Friday, I was looking for price to come and attack this swing high right here. So that was my play. So I wanted for price to come, retrace, find support around this gap here, then proceed going high to come and attack here. But rather price went ahead, took out the swing high even before market open. Now after that happened, now that was my cue that market may rather during the day retraced back down, coming and attacking the remaining part of this gap. Going down to the 15 minutes, again, as I'm layering up my bias and the ideas towards that trading. So during market open right on this candle, we went right up. We took again this swing high after this price action had taken the previous day high, and again we had displaced up above the Asian high here. So price was just bullish going up. So up until this moment, my bias was still bullish, and I wanted to attack now the previous day high, as well as creating another high. So during the market open, after price came and we took up this high, then I started seeing price coming down. Now at this moment in time, I actually wanted to enter a reversal moment right from this fair value gap here, but I was a bit hesitant. I was just waiting patiently, waiting to see how the price action was unfolding, because again the buyers was bullish, so I didn't really want to engage on a bearish bias or bearish price action, as market will favor a bullish price action in regards to the daily time frame. So what happened is market, this was all a fake out since it was on a market open. Then market went around coming down, taking all of this liquidity that was resting here, and again finding support at the middle of that Asian gap that had formed during the Asian session. So now coming to my execution of the trade, how I executed the trade, and we've walked down through the buyers. Walked down through the buyers, how the buyers was, what really led to me entering, or the idea that I had before executing the price. So now we come to the execution. And I'll put this here just to make it simpler. Did I execute there? Actually, you see I executed here, but I again closed it immediately because I wasn't sure about. Yeah, I can see I executed right here, but I wasn't sure, so I ended up closing it again right here. But I came again now and executed. Now I'm going to talk about how I executed it right here. But the idea was I wanted to really execute it right from here, but I didn't. I wasn't really sure at that moment in time, so I just hold on my horses. But this is where I now executed the price well. My stop loss was here, right above here somewhere there. Yeah, and I closed the price here. Once price came to this mid part of this here, that's why I closed my price action on the funded accounts. But on this one, I let it. I wanted to see if price may go lower, which didn't happen. And I closed that price. I closed it here as I entered another buy action here as market was going now up, and I closed up above here now, replacing all the price action they had missed up here. But going back to the original trade idea, this was the idea. So once here, why did I want to enter the trade here? It was a reversal. Since now this happened being a fake move going upside there, we came after. Now we had already taken up the previous high, and we had already patched the Asian high. So after now this high here was taken here, and there was a displacement downwards. That was a change in market direction, and market came here right above here. We were respecting this order block. We closed right below it, and we came and displaced again below this low right here. So now again, right to this apart from this IFG here, market came and reacted from this order block that was here, these two consecutive order blocks here. Market was respecting it, and it came again and it swept down and closed below here. Now as market came back to this inverted fair value gap, that's where my first execution was, with my stop loss right about here. But again, since I wasn't that much sure of the move going down, I wanted to see more price action. So, and as price was coming up back here crazily, then I decided to just close my order right here and wait for a more clear price action. Now as price came again downwards, I was now observing this discount wick here, as it was below price going higher, and it was a wick that was reacting from this fair value gap that was here. Price came, respected the halfway of it, bounced back up, found resistance on this fair value gap here, and again displaced down, disrespecting this wick once again. Now as we came back to that wick, as market retraced back now to that week, now at this moment in time I was sure now we were going bearish. There was this fair value gap that was here. We respected that fair value gap, and we came down again. Right around this area is where I executed on my ProFarm Competitions account. Then I came later on and executed now on this account. So I executed way much later, but my executions was right about here. Actually, after we even closed below this here, my executions were right around somewhere right around there. Now with that, my target was first London low, seeing price going to London low, because now it was pretty clear we are going down. So first target London low, another target Asian low, all through towards the middle of that gap, and as price was sinking right down below it, now I managed to close my price right below there. So on reflecting on this trade, it's really panned out in regards to my analysis. What I wanted to see panned out, and I really loved the execution both on the euro dollar and on this US 100, despite that I hadn't have a solid win on last this week that ended and the previous week. I've just been taking losses, but these two wins, they really leveled up my game and took me up high, securing and even covering most of the losses that I've taken on the previous account. So that will be it for this week's previous weekly's reflecting on these two trades that I executed them according to my plan, according to my trading plan, and the trading idea that I wanted to see happen, and it happened as I wanted to see it. And yeah, that was it. So the executions again will be linked at the end of this video if you wanted to see how I executed the price action and how it was going on. I'll link up the video at the end of this video. So that will be it. Wait and see what this week will have in store in terms of price action. Again, having in mind it's still a busy week with the news coming up, but we'll later see. If I happen to see an opportunity, then I'll execute on it. That's it.